Hey everyone, welcome to another Foiled Mail Day episode. Let's just get right into it. So we have some interesting cards here. And we are going to go through all of them, sleeve them up, and I'm going to talk about them. Let's start with the first one. So some weird brews going on. This is why I've got an Aurayo, Soratami Ascendant. What a weird card from a weird era. Just look at the artwork. Completely screws with you. Completely screws with you. What's going on? I love it though. Can't wait to play with it. Gonna be some interesting decks you can play with this. Not necessarily good decks. We'll see. But fun. That's my plan anyway. Blue foiling on this is pretty awesome. This is the same era as Disrupting Shoal, and Disrupting Shoal was had pretty awesome foiling as well. So pretty happy about the foiling on these. They're a little curved. I'm gonna show you there. It's not that bad. Definitely seen worse already in previous Mail Day episodes. I don't think we have too many offenders today. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Interesting card. Always frustrating when I'm playing against it. I mean, as you can imagine. Counter to first spell played by each opponent each turn. Yeah, that's fair. Sounds fair. Well, it's definitely something I want to do to you. It's not something I want you to do to me, though. So, stop it. Up next, Piracy Charm. Can be an interesting main board card or an interesting sideboard card as well. I think it's slightly underplayed. There are only some fringe decks, I suppose, that would play it. I've seen some people brewing with this in Temur Delver, at least in Modern. I mean, the modes on it aren't that bad. Target creature gains Island Walk until end of turn, or target creature gets +2/-1 until end of turn, or target player discards a card. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to be using the discard a card feature. Discard a card mode, I mean. But Island Walk is relevant against a meta with a lot of control decks. Slightly more prevalent when Astrolabe was around. But you know what? Astrolabe is gone and the control decks are still around. They haven't gone anywhere. They've just pivoted a bit. At the end of the day, they're going to be doing what they've been doing forever. Astrolabe just made their lives a little easier. Now it's slightly harder again. Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world. The artwork on Piracy Charm is pretty cool. I like it. Never figured piracy would go with blue. That's just me. Probably a bunch of you disagreeing with me right now, but that's okay. I think the artwork, though, looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it with the blue. Blue's my favorite color. So I'm a little biased. I mean, blue's my favorite color, right? I wonder, I mean, it'd be kind of weird or sadistic if I hated the color blue, and yet it's basically the branding for my channel. Yeah, that would be a bit weird. I'm really happy with that. Piracy Charm. This looks good. Up next, Fry. It has its place in certain metas as a sideboard card. I just wanted it. It was a cheap pickup. The artwork. Let's just talk about the artwork for a second, guys. This is hilarious. Damage to a target creature or planeswalker that's white or blue. Okay, but I mean, just the artwork is funny as hell. That poor bird. It got fried. And yeah, I think the artist captured that pretty well. It's gone. Gone so quick. Its feet are still smoldering. Should I say feet? It's a bird, right? Claws? Claws is better. Talons. Yeah, I figured, why not pick it up? You never know. Metas change all the time. I just like the artwork on Lonely Sandbar. I mean, there are some decks playing it as a one-of, and that's really the reason I got it, but I like this version. I think there's another version I remember seeing. This one, though, I don't know. Something about being stuck on a little mini island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean is both scary and very calming. Of course, if I'm stranded there, I'd be far more stressed than calm, but yeah. I like the artwork. I think it captures that pretty well. They have a little boat there that's crashed and probably unusable. I don't know why when I first saw this it reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think the second one. They're talking about Captain Jack being stuck on that island. Yeah, I don't know why. That's what the first thing that came to mind when I saw this artwork, but whatever. Relic of Progenitus, I just need to finish my playset. Not that you really need a playset of these. It's rare that you play all 4 in the same deck, but sometimes my completionist self comes out and I just want to get all 4. It's definitely not the case for every card that I have. Luckily, because I don't think I would have the space. The artwork, by the way, pretty damn awesome. We all know what creature's on there. Next, Blossoming Defense. Now, when I was playing Infect, we didn't have this technology. Now it's kind of a mainstay. I'm not saying I'm going back to Infect, but if I ever do, this is going to be in there. It also has some other play. Look at that artwork. Look at that eyes with the foiling. Oh, she's looking at you. Simple little uncommon. It can do so much though. Protect your creature, give it +2/+2. Seems fair. Seems like it would only go in fair decks. Like Infect. Whoever said otherwise? Got the full playset. It was a relatively cheap pickup. Still surprisingly hard to find though. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I assume non-foils are always more in demand than foils, but I might just be saying something super crazy here. But some of these cards, they seem so, I don't know, just innocent, and they're impossible to find in foil, and they're all commons and uncommons. So I've been seeing some guys trying out Blitz of the Thunderraptor here, and it's kind of like Spider-Mogus. Spider-Mogus being 1, and I believe you can Scribe with Spider-Mogus. But this one hits Planeswalkers as well, where Spider-Mogus only hits creatures. And it deals damage equal to the number of instants and sorcerers in your graveyard. And it exiles that creature or Planeswalker instead. So, I mean, it's been worth a try as a 1-of or a 2-of, either in the main or in the side. I think, it really depends on the meta. By the way, that artwork, not sure what's going on. I know it's the Thunderraptor. It's taking me more than a second to figure out what exactly is happening here. Maybe one of you guys in the comment section can explain to me. I understand that this little mouse pig thing is being hunted down by this massive creature. I guess it's a dragon, but I don't know. I'm confused. It's a little confusing to me, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a little too late, and I need more Guru energy drink to think a bit more clearly, but yeah, I'm a bit confused here. What's going on in that artwork? I think the foiling is kind of screwing with me. I haven't seen the non-foil version, so maybe I should, and things will become clear. But right now, I'm just gonna go on a limb and assume that's some sort of dragon. You're all probably laughing at me. Okay, what's the flavor text say? Wings. Alright, so it is a dragon, or some sort of flying dragon-like creature. Alright, more of these Soul Guide lanterns trickling in. I had to get them from different sellers because they're just hard to find in foil, and the stores that do have them usually only have one in stock, so I have to get them from a few different places, which is always annoying. There it is. Vapor Snag, I had 3 originally. I just said I might as well just get the 4th one. So I did. There's not much of a story here. Vapor Snag, I think, can come in handy depending on your local meta. Just to get, you know, bounce back a creature. Get it out of the way so you can finish off your opponent the next turn or that same turn. Sometimes your removal spells just don't deal enough damage, so Vapor Snag comes in. Up next we have Become Immense. Again, back to my good old Infect days. There's Become Immense. Another fair card. Man, when I was playing Infect, Jataxian Probe was still illegal. Oh man, those were the days when you could like Become Immense on turn 2. You know, in a very ideal but not that uncommon scenario. Yeah, those were good times. And Wizards just had to take Jataxian Probe away from us. It was a sad day. I still weep for my Jataxian Probe. It's definitely never coming back. I mean, they even banned Mox Opal, guys. So if Mox Opal is dead, Jataxian Probe is rotting to the bone. But that is Become Immense. +6/+6. Give the creature trample and you're laughing, but you don't have to. You can already see behind it, Twisted Image. That's up next too, and that's the other piece of the Infect puzzle. I'm definitely not playing Infect anytime soon, guys, but again, I figured I'd pick these up while I'm buying other cards. These are relatively cheap. Sometimes I need to get to the $100 mark so I can get free shipping, because I refuse to pay for shipping because I'm a spoiled Amazon person. So anytime a store has a deal where if you spend X amount you get free shipping, I go for it. I find cards that I'll eventually need or need right away, and I just get that immediately. Twisted Image. I mean, I get the artwork. I guess it's quite literally twisting the image. This is pretty funny. I have to say, it's pretty hilarious and Infect. I think this is the last 4 cards. Boom and Bust. You guys remember Ponza? Used to rock Boom and Bust. Not so much anymore. Better options are available, but there was a time. So we're just gonna put Boom and Bust in their sleeves and get this over with. You all can probably hear my cat in the background meowing. I've been in this room for too long. It wants to get in, but yeah, I don't want it walking around all of these cards. He's not too happy. So Boom and Bust. Now, if we're talking about the foiling here, it's not bad. I like the artwork, especially just one image split into 2. Creative, I suppose. But by the way, these cards are definitely curled. I don't think they'll stand though, but they are definitely curled. I have a lot of flattening to do. All right, thanks for sticking around, guys. Another mail day has come and gone. More cards added to the collection. Let me know what you think. Which one of these did you enjoy the most? Do you own any of these? Do you want to own any of these? Do you have any questions about any of the foils? Anything you want to know, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. I think of all the cards today, Aurayo was the most interesting. Just look at that. Look at Aurayo. Annoying card. Great foil though. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the usual stuff you hear every YouTuber tell you. It really does help, and I would appreciate it. Oh, Delver Bruise is not being seen there. And yeah, thanks, and have a good one.